Welcome to Marion Local High School in tonight's basketball game between the New Knoxville Rangers and the Marion Local Flyers. I'm Jeff Henshin. Alongside me this evening is Jeff Cohorse, and we have a good game tonight. Two teams are battling to stay on top of the Midwest Athletic Conference. Both teams come in with 2 wins against a 1 loss. So the losers tonight, Jeff, will have 2 losses, and they're already trailing the Minster Wildcats team that's undefeated at 4-0.
Yeah, Minster's at 4-0 and Fort Recovery's at 3-0, so a loss tonight really hurts your standings. It gives you the opportunity to win the MAC. Got 2 great squads here. Coach Strive in her first year has got a lot of talent down inside. They're going to want to work the ball a little bit. Knoxville a little bit on numbers, a little light. They're going to want to take a little bit of time, but between these 2 teams, been a great matchup in the past couple years.
Yeah, it should be a great ball game. These teams have battled over the years very competitively. Strong traditions also on both teams. So although it's early in the MAC season, a big game here at Maria Stein. So when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip here on NKTelco Sports.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's, and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
Welcome back to the hangar located at the Marion Local High School. We are ready for the starting lineups. First for the visiting team on the scoreboard tonight, the New Knoxville Rangers. They come in with a record of 7 wins and 4 losses. First up is Kenzie Schreier, 5'8" junior, wears number 4. Ashley Miller, 5'7" junior, wears number 10. Jenna Sweeterman, a 5'8" junior, wears number 14. Abby Lagerman, a 5'8" senior, wears 24. Rachel Luffel, 5'10" senior, wears 32. The Rangers are coached by Tim Hagemeyer, assisted by Matt Gable, Dwayne Mexteroth, and the JV coach is Casey Phillips. And now for the home team, the Marion Local Flyers. They come in with a record of 8 wins and 4 losses. Both teams are 2-1 in league action. Number 4 is Jesse Kramer, 5'7" junior. Number 10, Allie Preeter, 5'6" senior. Number 10 is Chloe Berkey, 5'8" junior. Number 30, Macy Griesdorn, 5'8" junior. Number 34, Emily Mesher, 6' senior. The Marion Local Flyers are coached by Beth Stribe in her first season, assisted by Jerry Moeller, and the JV coach is Maria Moeller. There are your starting lineups, and before we get to the opening tip, let's go to our keys to the game, brought to you by Budge Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Salina, where the dealer makes the difference. First for the New Knoxville Rangers, Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff. As you look here, as we get ready to start the keys to the game, New Knoxville really plays 6, sometimes 7 girls at a time, depending on their foul situation. They really got to limit fouls here. And with the inside game that Marion Local does play, they got to be very cautious starting out, and they got to be patient on offense. They don't want to get an up and down. Knoxville is one of the lower shooting teams in the league in terms of field goals, not percentage-wise, just the number of field goals they shoot. On the other side, for the Marion Local Flyers, they want to limit their turnovers, average about 16 turnovers a game, which that's quite a bit, and pound the ball inside in the paint. You got Macy Griesdorn, you got Mesher. You need to take advantage of them if you're the Flyers.
The opening tip belongs to the Flyers, the home team, the white jerseys, the blue numbers trimmed in yellow. New Knoxville, the red road jerseys, white numbers trimmed in gray. New Knoxville in a man-to-man to open the contest. 3-point shot up and in by Allie Preeter. Good start for the Flyers. 3-point bucket by Preeter.
And didn't listen to our advice for keys to the game. They went straight to the outside.
Good point, yeah. The ball never got inside of Arc, and Preeter cashes in. So New Knoxville on their first possession. Luffel trying to go inside. Nice move against Mesher. And Rachel Luffel responds nicely with a strong move to the basket.
Yeah, a couple ball fakes, a nice spin move inside there, and Mesher went straight up, didn't try to get a foul early in the ball game. Not a bad strategy for Knoxville to go right at her.
Mentioned Preeter hit that 3-pointer. She's a very good 3-point shooter for the Flyers at 50% on the season, 13 of 26 coming into the game, so no stranger to that. No accident, maybe is a better way to put it. The Flyers now, again, have been pretty much, Jeff, pushed outside that three-point line in this possession as well.
They're doing a nice job trying not to let anything get in the paint, or the Rangers kind of fronting a little bit of anybody that posts up on the block.
They get inside and get some good backside help, but with a nice shot off the glass is Macy Greasdorf. So a slow, patient possession, Jeff, and able to get a nice shot from Greasdorf.
Yeah, Greasdorf did a nice job there. As you see, a turnover here by Knoxville. It's uncharacteristic. They do a pretty good job of taking care of the ball, but Greasdorf in that last possession, she got some contact right away from the backside help, but it didn't bother her at all. She still went up strong with her shot and knocked it in.
So Marion Local looking to go 3 for 3 in possessions, as they've scored on each of their first 2. And they get it inside again. This time the Ranger defense does step up, tap the ball away. The game's, for I should say, Marion Local's first turnover, each team with a TO here in the first 2 minutes of action. Local needs help.
They looked for the high-low there, tried to screen her, but Loggeman couldn't get open there.
One of the keys of the game, we talk about run the offense, or, take control of the ball. New Knoxville spends a lot of shot clock, a lot of clock trying to get the shot off. They get a good look there, comes up short. Quickly down to the other end, a quick shot by number 24. Preter is missed, and New Knoxville in transition. Leffel, her shot missed, rebounded by Loggeman. They'll get another look. Schreier from dead on up top, three-point basket is made. So second chance points are converted by the Rangers, and the game is not up at 5 apiece on a three-point basket by Kenzie Schreier. Schreier leads the team at 13 points a game.
Nice hustle play by Loggeman. Probably a little frustrated she missed the bunny, as you see the shot there by Greasthorn missed, the rebound by Loggeman. But Loggeman missed the bunny early on, but she paid off by getting an offensive rebound the next possession.
In transition again, Jenna Sweeterman on a nice pass from Kenzie Schreier. They beat the Flyers down the court. And Sweeterman with a nice left, boy, even used the left hand. So New Knoxville, some back-to-back buckets. They have a 2-point lead.
She had plenty of time, though. She had a good clear out right there, and they found her right away.
Three-point shot for Preter. In and out, falls outside the rim, and New Knoxville doing a good job rebounding and limiting the Flyers to just the one shot. Schreier again, that time off the mark to the right, and rebounded by Marion Local's Emily Mesher. Mesher averages 12 points a game and 8 rebounds. That's the leader in both categories for Coach Stribe's team. Again, Beth Stribe, Marion Local alumni. She was Beth Everman in her playing days here at Marion Local, and as well Maria Moeller had some great years here at Maria Stein and also the Ohio State University. She played some college basketball there as well.
First foul there was on Ashlyn Miller for the Rangers.
We played nearly one half of the first quarter, and that is the first foul. So New Knoxville's been fortunate not to pick up many fouls. Marion Local shot by Mesher is marked or missed, and it goes out of bounds. Team rebound. Again, New Knoxville sealing or getting the ball back after just one shot for the Flyers.
Flyers offense just looks a little stale. They're not getting, running through much. They've had a bunch of outside shots. They've maybe 1 or 2 possessions they've actually gotten it in the paint, but they're taking the outside shots, and I'm sure Knox will be happy to give them those all night. Nice quick move by Leffel.
Good ball movement inside. Good hands by the Flyers to knock it out of bounds at the last moment. And the first substitution of the game will be by the Rangers. Caitlin Lammers wears number 22. She will replace Sweeterman. Lammers, a 6-foot sophomore, played 1 quarter of JV basketball, so she'll have 4 quarters that she can play varsity tonight. Miller finds Schreier in the corner. That one up and in. Schreier connects on her second 3-point bucket of the evening.
She's the leading scorer for the Rangers on the season, averaging nearly 13 points a ball game, and she shoots it from downtown. She's 11 of 38. It's not a real high percentage, 28,
just under 30. But
yeah.
3-point shot there by number 24 Preter comes up short. And again, New Knoxville limiting Marion Local's opportunities. It's been one and done.
Yeah, no offensive rebounds yet for the Flyers, and that's surprising.
Yeah, New Knoxville, one of the down at the bottom of the league, if you will, in rebounds. Not a lot of size for the Rangers. They spend a lot of time with the ball, sort of like time of possession is in their favor. If they have it, the other team can't score, and they look for good shots. This time, Leffel for an open three. On the mark, but off the back iron, and securing the rebound is Emily Mesher.
A little faster that time. You see, one of the first times you see Marion really get the ball down, and they got into something quick. It was like a secondary break almost that they got Mesher there.
Mesher rebounds on one end and connects on the other end. Ashlyn Miller off the mark. Her three-point shot missed, and it is rebounded by Greastorn, and the Flyers will look to try to score again on consecutive opportunities. They get it right back into Mesher. Three-point shot by Berkey is no good, and Leffel with the rebound as we approach the final 2 minutes of the first 8-minute quarter here at Marion Local.
We're seeing three-point shots going up all over the place.
Yeah, I didn't expect quite as many shots maybe from the perimeter or the outside. New Knoxville has shot 83, 10 game stats, roughly average 8 a game, and Marion Local in their 12 games, they've shot 100, and that one is a basket by Kenzie Schreier. She is fouled in the act of shooting. Take another look at it here.
On our replay, sponsored by Sydney Body Car Stars, you see goes to the left hand and gives her the opportunity to get fouled and get the extra opportunity here.
And the foul goes against Marion Local's number 30, Macy Greastorn. So Schreier, a good free throw shooter for the Rangers, a very good, I should say, 88% from the free throw line.
She's got 9 points here in the first quarter.
13-7, New Knoxville on top by 6. 4-on-4 right now. Schreier versus Kramer. And Miller knocks it out of bounds.
Quick trap in the corner. The Rangers kind of surprised the Flyers right there. They got that short corner, and they attacked and nearly came up with a steal.
Marion Local looking to get inside.
Nice
they
pass.
Do get it inside. Yes, nice pass. Mesher with the basket. I'm not for sure. It's such a nice pass. I didn't catch who
It was
threw.
Prater that over the top, yeah. Sure, feeling it a little bit and doing a nice job, facilitating there. They're going to keep the possession, but Leffel coming back in after, a good 35-second break. They were bring him in and out. I mean, a little bit of a break here and there.
Natalie Rethman for the Flyers into the contest, a 5'6" freshman. Natalie Rethman, number 12.
You got Fessenmeyer up front, number 32, guarding the ball.
Yep, she's also, you're right, she came in. Sorry, missed that. She's a 5'8" junior.
Turnover on the Rangers there. Good defense. Getting their hands on it there was Berkey.
Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. 4-point New Knoxville lead.
Been a well-played quarter. I mean, 13 points, 9 points. I mean, both coaches would be happy with that with their averages. And Loggeman take a quick break and back in.
New Knoxville in the season, we talk about their possessions, how they kind of slow things down. As a team, they averaged 38 points, I believe, or 39. Marion Local just under 50 at 46. So Marion Local more offensive-minded, if you will. But defensively, New Knoxville really puts the hammer down with just giving up under 32 points a game.
They defend well, and right there, they try to get off the baseline, and she couldn't. So Lammers will pick up the foul, and Reithman will go to the line for 2 throws here. Misses the first.
83% shooter on the season for Rethman. Just 6 attempts, so 5 of 6 on the season. Misses her first one. Makes good on the second one. Little diamond in one, or pressure defense here to slow down or confuse the Rangers. They break it with ease and go to work on offense. All without basically dribbling, getting the ball down, and now into their offense as we're under a half a minute to play. Leffel with the baseline jumper, just short, rebounded by Mesher. So Marion Local will slow it down here and see once they'll go for the best or the last. And they have 15 seconds to work. Coach Stribe instructs her offense, and they better get moving here. We're at under 10. Schreier nearly commits a foul.
That was close. I thought for sure they're going to call it. And there's a steal by Loggeman possibly. Jump ball arrow is going to go towards the Rangers, and they're going to get 2.3 seconds to get a shot off here.
Turnover on the Flyers.
Second one. Both teams with 2 this quarter. Started off a little shaky. They both threw one back to back, and then it was pretty clean all the way through.
Cross court to Loggeman. No idea how much time was left, and that will end the first quarter here at Marion Local. It's the Rangers 13, the Flyers 10. We'll be back with second quarter action here on NKTelco Sports.
I happened to pivot wrong and hurt my knee. I ended up tearing my ACL. It hit me pretty hard because I love playing lacrosse. I met my surgeon and he made me feel confident about being able to get back into playing lacrosse. They always just took such good care of me, and they really were confident in what they were doing, which made me feel confident that I would be able to get back to playing lacrosse.
Your employees are your most valuable asset. Protect them by stopping copier violence. 4U Office provides a full line of quality printers and copiers that keeps your team working efficiently and safely.
Second quarter action getting ready to get started. A good first quarter, Jeff. Both teams played pretty well. We got 13-10 game.
Yeah, only 2 turnovers apiece, like I mentioned late in the first, and there's only been 1 offensive rebound in the whole game, and it led to a 2-point bucket.
Actually,
for the
Rangers.
Yeah,
bucket. It led to a 3-point basket.
So it's a difference in this ball game. That one possession.
Yep.
There's a turnover right there. As a dribbled out of bounds on the line, it looked like.
Well, they trapped. And I think it's going to be Marion Local ball. It's
Yeah.
not a turnover. Not a turnover.
Oh, I'm sorry.
When New Knoxville touched it, they were out of bounds. So it'll stay with the Flyers. Again, New Knoxville, as you mentioned, using that kind of corner trap.
Dropping into a 2-3 now. Breeder dribbles right into the middle of that and misses a jump shot.
And New Knoxville, nice job rebounding. No Flyers in the area. Kind of a no-fly zone. And
got your one-liners in,
that was
didn't you?
pretty good.
That was pretty good.
So back to offense, the Rangers go. Marion Local opened up the game with the lead. And New Knoxville then finishes the quarter on top.
See what Schreier does. Schreier now that standing quarter with 9 of the 13 points. There's a turnover.
Griesdorn comes up with a steal quickly down the court to get into Mesher. Boy,
She
nice
adjusts
move.
nicely right there. It says Lammers was right there after Leffel gambled a little bit, but she went right around Lammers with the shot.
12 points, 8 rebounds, the numbers for the 6-foot senior Emily Mesher. Did a nice job keeping the ball above her head. Made it very difficult to stop Leffel. Had a nice move early in the game against Mesher. Sweerdeman into the middle, off glass, no good. Caitlin Lammers battles for it for the Rangers. And the possession will stay with New Knoxville. So another offensive rebound for the Rangers, the second one.
See if they turn this opportunity into points as well. It's a 1-point ball game, and we figured it'd be close with both teams coming at 2-1 in the MAC, and pretty similar records. Left-hand shot no good there by Schreier.
Boy, found a breakdown in the Marion Local defense, and Schreier forced to use the offhand, a little strong, and they get another look here. So this will be the third try this possession. A couple big offensive rebounds.
Knoxville's been trained well to do the ball fake, dribble, and see what you can get out of it.
Make the other teams think. That's why I like to do it, is keep moving and make the defense make a decision. Eventually, as New Knoxville does, will force a breakdown. And right there, Schreier quick off the dribble, a little bit quicker than Kramer, and able to pick up a foul against Jesse Kramer.
Just a second team foul for the Flyers, and it'll be out of bounds underneath. And there was an out of bounds breakdown last time from Flyers, but they got lucky they didn't give up points.
Sweeterman off the mark, so it'll go over. So after 3 tries, New Knoxville comes up empty, and the team rebound will give it to the Flyers.
Flyers 1 point different here. They get an opportunity to take the lead.
2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. New Knoxville had that ball probably at least a minute, it seemed like.
It was a while. There's a pass goes right through the hands there, Berkey. A little too much heat on that one.
So the Flyers give it up to the Rangers, so they give away their chance, if you will, to take the lead in the second quarter. New Knoxville walking the ball up the court. Coach Hagemeyer for the Rangers, Coach Stribe for the Flyers.
Trying to set that offense. They had just a brief moment where Logman had her sealed.
Miller for 3. That one short, and it goes out of bounds. It'll go over to the Flyers. And again, they will have another chance here to take their first lead in probably a full quarter of action. They lost the lead maybe halfway through the first quarter, and we're about halfway through the second quarter.
It's been a quiet quarter. We've seen 2 points, and we're almost 3 minutes into this thing.
They get a nice screen. Preeter
Bank shot maybe.
Off the
mark.
mark.
Off.
Struggling a bit now is Preeter from distance. She came in 13 of 26 for 50% from beyond the arc and hit her first one she took, but has come up empty since then.
Yeah, she's 1 for 4 right now.
All 3-pointers?
Yeah. Well, those are just the 3-point shots.
Oh, okay.
She's 1 for 6 in the ball game right now. Just
Shots
down the
not
stroke
dropping.
early, but one little cold sense. Thought they're going to throw it down into Schreier inside there. Another 3-point shot. Miller lines it up.
That was
Excuse me, Schwederman.
Jenna Schwederman, high arcing 3-point shot. Schwederman, 33% from 3-point range on the season. So she puts the Rangers on top now. 16-12, their first basket of the quarter. Another one and done. New Knoxville in transition. Schreier finishes with the left hand, and boy, you think of the transition baskets the Rangers have had, Jeff. They finished 3 of them, all with left-hand layups.
Yeah, and you'll see here on our replay here, she goes up nicely with the left hand to keep it on the outside because defenders are coming in at the angle, and it's a nice job by Schreier. Really nice job by the team getting it out to her, and she catching it, knowing she has the break, and it causes a timeout there for the Flyers. Now they're down by 6. They had the chance 2 or 3 times to take the lead, and now they've given it up, and they're down by 6 in a hurry. And we thank our scoreboard sponsors, Sydney Body Car Star, and also our player of the game sponsors later on will be Main Street Station for New Knoxville and Corner Cafe for Maria Stein. So we thank both those sponsors for tonight.
Scoreboard sponsor, First National Bank. Think First, always bringing you the score for us. 18-12, as Jeff mentioned, and just a number of, probably 6 points. In transition, I can think of 3 layups, and I'm almost positive all 3 finished with the actual left-hand layup.
Yeah.
A very, I hate to say rare sight, but it's odd you get all 3 of your breakaways on the left side of the court.
Fortunate after a timeout there, Coach Stribe probably wouldn't have enjoyed the turnover right out of a called set, I'm sure.
Well, New Knoxville, again, with that corner trap, really forcing the Flyers to move without the ball. Someone's open. New Knoxville is willing to put 2 on the ball, so the Flyers have to be very smart about where they go to catch the ball.
The last bucket the Flyers had was off that break. Otherwise, their offense has been pretty stale.
A turnover again as Lageman steals it. Her shot off the mark and rebounded. So the turnover by the Flyers does not result in points for the Rangers. And the Flyers will go back to work trying to get, as you mentioned, some offensive rhythm, confidence
quiet.
maybe. It's been very, very much of a struggle here to get anything that looks.
Mesher's getting 2 defenders basically at all times because they try to get her over the top, and then as soon as they look to throw it to her, there's somebody coming backside, which great strategy if you're the Rangers. Now it's up to the Flyers for somebody else to step up and get a bucket to force the Rangers to come out of that.
And right now, with that inability for the Flyers to really take advantage of it, the New Knoxville can really focus on Mesher and do that double team and good backside help. Schreier gets a high screen from Leffel.
It was a double screen. I think they're going to get one of them from moving. They're trying to free up Schwederman on a design double pick out there. They're going to get Lageman from moving right there.
Team foul number 3. So the Rangers, as we mentioned, need to stay out of foul trouble. Really a light bench, don't go very deep. Marion Local, no foul trouble. They've only committed 2 fouls.
Both teams have been clean played. They're playing pretty straight up. There's another turnover. This zone right now has got the Flyers a little bit frazzled. There goes another left-hand layup on the other side for Schreier.
Schreier had on the right, made a great move. Really didn't have much to go at it on the right side. Crossover, 8 points, we'll say, all with the left hand.
So Schreier's up to 13. There's a blocked shot as Greasthorn tried to create something.
Leffel with the block and the rebound. So not only getting that block, keeping it in play, and coming up with the offense or the defensive rebound. And New Knoxville will pull the offense up a bit.
3 turnovers for the Flyers this quarter, and only 5 shots, and one of those was the first bucket of the quarter I think they made. It was off that fast break right away that they came down on their second possession.
This is where New Knoxville can really put you to sleep on defense as Leffel opened from just on the line, no good. And
that's the foul Loggeman didn't
pick
need.
up her second foul. So she will probably come out as just too aggressive and really too obvious too. Just
you hit her in the back, she flew forward. I mean, you almost, I didn't see the double pick earlier, but that's what they called it on because she was screening out there for Schwederman. But you're 2 minutes to go, 2 fouls. Like, you can't be too upset that you only have one player with 2 fouls right now. The Flyers really, they need offense right now. And Preeter went cold on the outside. And that's a tough pass to even handle right there. Fessenmeyer trying to find some space. She came in against the Wildcats game we did, and she dropped 8 or 10 points in a hurry. She sparked a real comeback for them.
Rethman's shot no good. Schreier knocks it away and comes up with a defensive rebound. Rangers try to advance and nearly throw it away a couple times, but they do recover now. A minute 40 to go, and we'll see once if they pull the offense up and kind of run through their high flex offense. And
I don't know last time I did a game where a team didn't have an offensive rebound in a half. Right now, Flyers don't have one. I mean, it's hard. I mean, it happens all the time. Somehow ball bounces your way, but they're not getting a lot of shots though either. The time, the possessions have been long for the Rangers, and the Flyers have thrown a few turnovers. It's a nice look right there. Tough defense right there by Messer and Fessenmeyer.
And Knoxville got the Flyers defense broken down a bit. Good ball movement. Leffel couldn't get it over top of Messer, and the tie-up on the rebound belongs to the Flyers. As we approach the final 60 seconds here, it's right before halftime. The Rangers have outscored Marion Local 7-2, and they're going to have a chance for another left-handed layup. And that one a little off the mark. So one of the rare left-hand opportunities that the Rangers have missed in transition.
Still went left-handed though.
Might have been a bucket that would have put the Rangers up by 10. And a turnover committed by the Flyers will give the Rangers the ball with 44 seconds left.
That's 12 points for the Flyers. And I don't have their season stats on a low half, but that's not a lot of points. And that'll be a timeout here by the Rangers as they have one to go with 44 seconds to go. We'll thank our sponsors for tonight's ball game. Francis Furniture, NKTelco, Minster Dental, Minster Bank, St. Mary's Trucking, NKTelco Sports, Wagner's IGA, 4U Office Supplies, Orthopedic Association of Southwest Ohio, Knoxville Supply, and Valor's TV. We thank all those sponsors, as well as our scoreboard sponsor, First National Bank, and our replay sponsor, Sydney Body Car Star, for helping us bring these games and make it possible to have high school sports here on NKTelco.
Both teams, Jeff, we talked about that first quarter offensively, pretty good, 13-10. Second quarter, 7 points for the Rangers, just 2 for the Flyers. So offensively,
either teams. I mean, 7's not a real big number to brag about.
No, it's not. And you take away the baskets New Knoxville got in transition, and really each team's half-court defense has really been kind of non-existent, if you will, and not able to
Their
get
offense has
points.
been non-existent.
Yeah, on when it's been 5-on-5, especially, the Rangers have got their points here in this quarter on some layups. And the passing and the catching abilities of New Knoxville turns it over.
Lammer is going to pick up, I believe, her second foul. Turnover there for the Rangers. Nice job for the Flyers. They were probably trying to stall. It looked like for maybe last shot. Get the ball underneath. It's only the 15th foul for the Rangers.
27.6 seconds left. They look for Mesher on the interior. Have to go way up top, and plenty of time for the Flyers. And well, they would like nothing more to get a bucket before the half.
Fessenmeyer making a move there. I thought she would go straight to the bucket. She'd have had it, but there's a jump shot, no good.
Shot no good. Rangers with just over 10 seconds. See, once they get a feel for the clock, and they didn't finish in the first quarter with the possession.
Schreier has it, though. She's going.
Looping the arm. Schreier with the left hand on the left side. Banks it in off the glass with 1.4 seconds left.
It's not. On the replay, you're going to see Schreier going hard to the bucket there, and Fessenmeyer bodying her up, it looked like, and getting the foul.
Fessenmeyer definitely arms straight up, but just too much body contact down below as Schreier connects. And the Flyers will have just 1.4 seconds left. The clock will start when it touches someone. And they will not even get a shot off. And after 2 8-minute quarters of basketball, it's New Knoxville 23, Marion Local 12. We'll be back with second half action after this here on NKTelco Sports.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and now New Bremen.
There's a lot of early mornings that go into 40 years of service, a lot of miles on these tires, and millions of pounds of cargo have traveled in these trailers. It's about dependable service, the kind of service that shows up 30 minutes early every time, that gets your products, cargo, and business from point A to point B safely, quickly, and efficiently. We are St. Mary's Trucking, traveling the roads of commerce in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky. Men and women who produce the solutions that make your business grow, because the most important thing to them is you.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community, with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Marion, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
NKTelco Sports, Ohio's leading sports broadcasting company, is dedicated to sports coverage, filming over 120 collegiate and high school sporting events that bring quality content and excellent sportsmanship to the big screen. Team up with us as an NKTelco sponsor and receive many benefits: commercials that will be seen by thousands of viewers, multiple name mentions, live web ads, monthly bill stuffers, and discounted network ad insertion spots. Packages are available for any budget. Contact us today.
Innovation, it's all around us. NKTelco developed a fiber network in our communities over 10 years ago when the competitors were only thinking about it. Increasing bandwidth to make it convenient for the whole family to enjoy online entertainment and gaming. With our IPTV solution, you can enjoy over 80 HD channels, providing quality TV and movies for the whole family, and even take them on the go with our Watch TV Everywhere app. All this from a company that believes in local customer service from people you know and trust. NKTelco, providing services that bring value to your everyday life.
Need a good night's sleep? Here at Francis Furniture, we fulfill all your needs and wants with a huge selection of quality, low-priced furnishings. We guarantee our mattresses will give you the best night's sleep ever.
Hello? I've been in an accident. My van's not drivable, and I have my kids, and they need to get to school,
Ma'am.
but I can't.
Ma'am, relax. We'll take care of it.
Thank you.
At Sydney Body Car Star, we don't just take care of your vehicle, we take care of you. With Enterprise Rent-A-Car on site, we get you back to your daily routine with minimal interruptions, returning your car and your family back to normal. Sydney Body Car Star. Relax. We'll take it from here.
Our communities are filled with history, culture, and ambition. People who put others first. We are a bank that is defined by what we do, not just who we are. We build relationships. We grow businesses. We support communities. We advise the people that matter most to us, our customers. Stop in at any of our 5 locations, sign up for internet banking, or download our mobile app to better serve you. We can assist you with your next loan, personal accounts, investments, or business needs. Think first. First National Bank. Member FDIC.
Take a drive to the premier Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership at Bud's in Salina. Enjoy our huge inventory, including the Ram 1500, Jeep, and Chrysler Town & Country. Top-rated Ram dealer in the surrounding area. Convenient 6-day service center with Saturday hours, Monday through Thursday until 8 p.m. Bud's has an extensive business link vehicle offering with the Ram ProMaster 4500, 5500 truck series. Stop by Bud's today at Route 127 in Salina.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
Looked like this.
Yeah, it was really a different ballgame than we expected probably coming in tonight, and you'll see the score here. Rangers putting up 23 where they only averaged about 38, 39 a ballgame. Really high scoring half for them. 3 for 8 from three-pointers, free throws. I mean, look at both teams, 1 for 2. And I think Knoxville was 2 for 2 there, but both teams were 15 rebounds, 11 rebounds. Turnovers pretty even. Just more shots Knoxville got off. They had a few more extra opportunities on the glass, and the Flyers had no offensive rebounds.
Yep.
And it's hard to believe with Freestorm, Preeter, and Mesher that they don't get any offensive rebounds in a whole half. And you got to credit the Rangers for really boxing out and paying attention and making that part of your ball game.
Yeah, good point. You mentioned that rare no offensive rebounds, and then you add in, I think you and I talked that New Knoxville probably has 8 points in transition, where simply New Knoxville got one of those rebounds and just flat out beat the Flyers down the court and scored uncontested layups. And I believe on one that was on a half-court possession, Schreier drove the basket and got fouled in the act. So, you know, neither team shooting well, but when you get the layups, those are high percentage shots, and New Knoxville's taking advantage of those opportunities.
Yeah, only 17 shots that half for the Flyers. That's not a lot of shots, and you had 10 of those in the first quarter, 7 in the second, and the Rangers with 24. That's 7 extra possibilities of putting points on the board. See, I'm sure Coach Strive went into halftime thinking, well, that's probably one of the worst halves that we put up, and only things can get better from here, and you're going to see their offense pick up or even their defense a little bit. But their defense wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't.
It was just transition that got
transition. Them. And, you take away the fact New Knoxville scored just at the end there. At one point, we said, boy, Marion would love to go into half with a basket to cut in this lead, and actually went the other way. So instead of being maybe a 6 or 8 point game, it bloomed to 11, the biggest lead of the game. But a lot of time for the Flyers. I mean, there's 2 full quarters. If you're going to trail by 11, it's better to do it now than the final half of the fourth quarter. So Marion Local has their work cut out for them. And New Knoxville can't go to sleep on offense as Sweeterman with a nice move off the glass, right-handed jumper.
And the defense was aggressive there. Berkey came out on Schreier, and he's probably a little harder than I've seen her player, face guard her, trying to get it, not let her have the ball. When somebody puts up 16 points, though, in a half, you tend to try to make somebody else score.
Well, Marion gets her first offensive rebound as Griesdorn shot was blocked. She got her own rebound, so here's a second chance in this possession. See if Marion Local can take advantage.
That collapse. There's like 8 people in the box down there.
Preeter backs her way in. Off the glass, Leffel with the rebound, but it will stay with the Flyers. So
1 possession, 2 offensive, extra opportunity.
Yeah, should be Marion basketball, and this will be their 3rd chance here at it as we played nearly 60 seconds.
Marion's got 2 shots off, though, in that 60 seconds, just haven't got anything to go.
And New Knoxville really concentrating on Mesher on the inside. Mesher going through hard. They settle for a long 2-range pointer. Chloe Berkey.
Definitely a shot the Flyers need to hit here is an outside shot. A couple of them if the Rangers are going to pull out of that.
Yeah, they have to respect the shooting if they can start knocking them down. And good possession for the Flyers. Again, 3 tries. Doesn't help the shooting percentage, but they do convert points on that possession. New Knoxville, who scored in their first possession of second half, Back to work on offense here now.
Little dribble drive handoff here. And there's a body foul, yeah. And Mesher didn't get there fast enough. Leffel did a nice job attacking right away when she got the ball, and Mesher tried to slide over just a little bit too late.
Yeah, again, if you try to create stuff under control, you can pick up a foul and, you know, get her in foul trouble, but at least you keep the defense thinking. They have to make a decision. They have to make plays, and New Knoxville will reset their offense up top. Miller gives over to Sweeterman. Schreier now with the basketball. Man-to-man defense being applied by the Flyers. Sweeterman, baseline jumper is blocked and rebounded. So Preeter with the block, Preeter with the rebound, and Preeter with the ball gives over to Griesdorf in transition. Macy Griesdorf with the basket. So nice job by the Flyers on the defensive end, and then coast to coast, beating the Rangers down to 4, and Griesdorf finding herself in a nice spot to get
wide
the bounce
open.
pass.
That's one of the few times we've seen a lapse in defense for the Rangers.
We've seen a lot of points scored from that same spot.
That same side of the floor, right?
Schreier's left-handed shot, no good. She again is able to get into the paint.
Nice shot by Lagerman, though, going aggressive with the board and ripping it down. And there's a foul that's going to be on the floor prior to the shot on Preeter, but nice cut there by Schwederman.
Schwederman has definitely stepped up her game offensively. The junior has become very active offensively. There's a good, strong move. Again, moving without the basketball, forcing the defense to chase or create. So another look here on offense for the Rangers.
Nearly a turnover right there.
Yeah, it was awkward. So still stays with the basketball, or the Rangers still with the basketball. They bring their offense up a bit and are very content here, very confident to run this, and they can take seconds, if not even a minute off the clock doing this.
If you have good enough ball handlers and you trust your passing well enough, you can run this offense. But the key is that everyone has to be able to handle the ball.
And right now, Marion not really playing aggressive man-to-man, so girls that aren't used to dribbling, you saw Rachel Leffel kind of stand out there and not really have to do anything but just wait for her teammate to cut open. But Leffel, though, capable of dribbling, could easily go around Mesher probably if you pull her out another step. Schreier's shot is blocked. I believe Mesher with the block and Mesher with the rebound. So Mesher coming up big, and they will look for her again on offense. She comes down and simply just moves Leffel out of the way.
Nice pass across the block. She was double teamed. She had a nice court vision right there.
Give the assist to Emily Mesher, give the basket to Macy Griesdorf, and the Flyers have shown some offensive spark here in this third quarter.
Yeah, they're on a 6-2 run right now.
Boy, Mesher, though, she came down. I don't know what's legal and not legal.
I'm glad I wasn't there.
But her and Leffel were going at it, and Mesher just continued, has a little bit more size and was able to muscle her way in. And Lagerman with a nice interior shot, no good. And the Rangers come up empty. And Preeter thought about it, steps inside the three-point line, and her shot is off the mark and rebounded by the Rangers.
That was a rip-down rebound. She ripped that one out of there.
New Knoxville will take a timeout. We'll take one with them. It's a full timeout here from Marion Local. You're watching high school girls basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Is it time to upgrade your inefficient system? Then let New Knoxville Supply install new water furnace geothermal. Calculate your savings and see how you can save up to 70% on your heating, cooling, and hot water costs. Save even more with the 30% renewable tax credit. Water furnace geothermal from New Knoxville Supply offers the safest, cleanest, and most efficient means to heat and cool your home. Call us for a free estimate and be sure to ask us about the Water Furnace Symphony app. It's all at newknoxvillesupply.com.
I happened to pivot wrong and hurt my knee. I ended up tearing my ACL. It hit me pretty hard because I love playing lacrosse. I met my surgeon and he made me feel confident about being able to get back into playing lacrosse. They always just took such good care of me, and they really were confident in what they were doing, which made me feel confident that I would be able to get back to playing lacrosse.
Welcome back. It's a 6-2 run in favor of the Marion Local Flyers to open up this third quarter. And Jeff, Marion Local's offense beginning to step it up, and they've also been getting some good defensive stands on the defensive end.
A lot of time that goes hand in hand. They've done a good job on the defensive end. One possession led to a fast break, and then they've hustled a little more. When you start to feel some momentum and things going your way, you'll start to hustle a little more, and everybody kind of goes with that.
Marion Local on top, I said here, 6-2. They've had some defensive stops, but New Knoxville on a couple of their possessions, they've also missed some bunny shots or close-in shots.
And they had some isolation plays for Schreier early on, and it didn't pan out, but I'm not so sure would go away from them if I was Knoxville. They're still quality shots, and Marion just did a nice job of rotating over to give defense. Look for somebody to cut backside here. They're being patient. I mean, not a lot to talk about when they're just throwing the ball back and forth and taking their time. You'll see somebody cut sooner or later, and if you're Marion, you hope you don't fall asleep here.
Well, New Knoxville will look for the backdoor cut, a breakdown in defense. 3-point shot by Sweeterman, no good, and Marion Local comes up with the rebound. So a chance here for their offense to go to work. They've been pretty good here in the third quarter. 2-point shot.
Fessenmeyer.
Fessenmeyer, averaging 6 points a game, has drawn her team to within 5.
It's a total tale of the first half right now. You got an 8-2 run for the Flyers, and you thought the Flyers couldn't score at all in the first half, and now it's the Rangers who look like who's going to score first right now.
Remember, this game was 13-10 after one quarter in favor of New Knoxville. New Knoxville used a 10-2 run in the second quarter to take the halftime lead, and here in the third quarter, it's been Marion Local's offense responding. 2-point shot by Rachel Leffel, long two. She stepped just on the 3-point line, but nonetheless, points for the Rangers. Their lead grows back to 7.
It's one of those buckets that the Rangers, they didn't score there, possibly down to a one-possession ball game.
That was a big shot.
Fessenmeyer, 3-point shot.
2-pointer.
Oh, on the line.
In. Back-to-back baskets by Sarah Fessenmeyer.
Deep shots, too. They're just inside the line out there.
So they got the ball inside. That worked the inside-outside, forced New Knoxville to step in and gave Fessenmeyer a nice room, open look at the basket. Sweeterman shot blocked by Mesher.
How many blocks we've seen this quarter?
Sweeterman hanging tough, though. She battled and forced a tie-up. Will keep the basketball with the Rangers.
Lammers coming in for Sweeterman. Number 12, Reithman check in for the Flyers.
Natalie Reithman, freshman, I believe, also back in, yes. 60 seconds left now here in this third quarter. New Knoxville, the pace definitely at New Knoxville.
Third quarter.
Yeah, it has been. And New Knoxville, again, averaging just 39 points a game, so this pace is more in their style. Marion Local averaging 46 points, so well under their average. Level left-handed shot. Not had to avoid the block shot, and Rachel Leffel with a big basket.
She's got 4 this quarter, the jump shot in that one. And let's see if the Flyers can answer. They've had some good shots go in this quarter. There's a tough pass. That's going to be out of bounds on Lammers as she rotated over.
A nice play. It won't result in any points or anything in the scorebook, but good move by Caitlin Lammers, hustling down to knock the entry pass away. Sweeterman back in for the Rangers.
Quick break.
Yeah, they'll
get a quick break.
6 players basically for New Knoxville. And Fessenmeyer, another 2-point basket.
Apparently she likes about a 10, 12-footer.
Yeah, it's really a shot you don't see much of. Usually it's either a step or so back or you're banging inside in the paint. So Fessenmeyer having a nice quarter, helped keeping her team, bringing them back. They trail by 5.
And she's the one that brought them back a little bit against Minster. She played a nice ball game.
She averages 6 on a game. She's got 6 in a quarter.
Another
Roggeman either blocked or missed, and that will end the third quarter. The score after 3 complete, the Rangers 29, the Flyers 24. We'll take a break and come back with the final 8 minutes for Marion Local here on NKTelco Sports.
Your employees are your most valuable asset. Protect them by stopping copier violence. 4U Office provides a full line of quality printers and copiers that keeps your team working efficiently and safely.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and now New Bremen.
Welcome back to fourth quarter action. As a reminder, at the end of this game, Jeff and I will be selecting players of the game for New Knoxville. That will be brought to you by Main Street Station, and for Marion Local, that will be sponsored by the Corner Cafe. A thank you to those fine sponsors that allow us to do this, and this is players of the game for tonight's game between the Rangers and the Flyers, as the Flyers open up with a basketball and backside help there to knock it away. And Jeff,
big quarter for the Flyers, 6 for 9. Didn't attempt a three-point shot, went away from it after they were 1 for 6 in the first half, and put up 12 points, and they put all that up the whole first half. So big quarter for them, and you cut in the lead down to 5.
Their 12 points, as you mentioned, in that third quarter equaled their first half totals. And a full timeout will be taken by the Flyers. We'll take a timeout with them. Fourth quarter action here at Marion Local. The Rangers on top, 29-24. We'll be back.
There's a lot of early mornings that go into 40 years of service, a lot of miles on these tires, and millions of pounds of cargo have traveled in these trailers. It's about dependable service, the kind of service that shows up 30 minutes early every time, that gets your products, cargo, and business from point A to point B safely, quickly, and efficiently. We are St. Mary's Trucking, traveling the roads of commerce in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky. Men and women who produce the solutions that make your business grow, because the most important thing to them is you.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community, with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Welcome back. As the Flyers took timeout, they had a little bit of a problem here, Jeff, in their offense. Nearly a trap situation. Coach Stribe utilizing one of her timeouts. Each team now with 3 timeouts left. And thinking of foul trouble, we didn't have many fouls in the first half. New Knoxville's committed none here in the second half, and Marion Local Flyers have committed 2.
If it comes close game and you have to, or somebody gets a little bit away and you have to start committing fouls, we're going to see just a hack-a-shack. I mean, people are just going to start hitting each other. That's a nice
ball
pass.
movement.
That's too close in for Fessenmeyer.
Yeah, she had a nice look, but had hit her other shots a little bit further out, but good pass by Chloe Berkey to Fessenmeyer. The shot doesn't drop. The jump ball will go over to the Rangers, and Marion Local, Jeff, will pick up a little bit more pressure, just basically enough to let the Rangers know they're there, and they back off, and Rachel Leffel will bring the ball down. Quickly, she'll get off to Schreier, and Schreier will run the offense. Schreier is probably one of the few Rangers maybe that hasn't taken a seat at all tonight.
It typically probably doesn't unless there's foul trouble involved. There's going to be a Fessenmeyer is hit on the back right there, and that's going to be the 3rd foul now on the Flyers and the 2nd on Fessenmeyer.
Just got caught a little bit too much behind Lageman, and tough break, but it did look like she maybe bumped her from the backside, and it was a foul, and the Rangers will reload with 7 minutes left. Schreier, nice spin move. Shot doesn't drop. And that tie-up will go to the Flyers as New Knoxville had the last possession.
Taking nice away offensive rebounds. They're just getting jump balls all the time.
Schreier a little strong on that, or that would have been a big bucket to put the Rangers up by 7.
Right. So Flyers can cut it to a 1 possession here. If they can score here and get it down to a 1 possession ball game, I don't know if we've said that since first quarter sometime. When it was 11-12, they were close to taking the lead.
Frieder misses the 2-point shot. And committing the foul is Mesher. So New Knoxville does a nice job of sealing, boxing out.
Couple substitutions. Greashorn coming back off the bench, who had a good 3rd quarter, and also Jesse Kramer.
I think Mesher picked up her 2nd foul.
Yeah, it was her 2nd.
again, a little bit of pressure, maybe just to see once New Knoxville is willing enough to throw it away. And Leffel
takes the ball out of Schreer's hands, I guess.
For a moment, really, Leffel can bring the ball up against that kind of pressure, able to run the offense herself and start it. Schreer for three.
That one's off.
Rebounded by the Rangers and knocked out of bounds, I should say, and then we'll go over to Marion Local on the loose ball. So team rebound will give the Flyers the ball.
First time we really hear the crowd either way here tonight.
And a tough break. That one thrown away right into the hands of Miller. And New Knoxville will get the ball right back, so that will silence the unhappy New Knoxville fans, and their team will go back to work on offense. Again, running their high flex offense. Schreer did a nice job of keeping it under control. She has the basketball now, being guarded by number 10, Chloe Berkey.
And then, they got the 5-point lead. They're going to run the offense, which Hegemeyer does, and said it's not a stall offense by any means. It's just their offense. They just run a slower paced offense and look for what they can get to slow the game down. There's a tough run-in right there. Leffel and Miller collided. You see them both look at each other like that kind of hurt.
Marion beginning to pick up the pressure a little bit. But the last thing Marion wants to do is give up a backdoor cut for an easy basket. But at the same time, this gets to be old stuff too, trying to play defense.
You get frustrated. You try to gamble. You commit a foul, and you play right at the hands. That was close to a travel. Schreer looked to go and came down. And set it back up.
Don't recall the exact time they started this possession, but it was right around 6 minutes, because when you mentioned pulling it out, I said, well, can they do this for 6 minutes? What I was thinking, or a strong 5. So again, the pressure beginning to pick up a little bit here as Preeter applying more pressure. Mesher needs to be careful because Leffel does have ability to put it on the floor.
Wow.
Those cross-court passes are very dangerous.
I'm not sure how Sweeterman even got her hand on it. They see the pressure is really picking up, and they're going to get a body foul here. And 24 Preeter is going to pick up her second personal foul, but literally we got a minute and a half ran off there. We'll probably see another 30 seconds before we see a shot, unless we get a good out-of-bounds play.
5th team foul against the Flyers. None, as we mentioned earlier, for New Knoxville, though they are ahead. And they do get the ball into bounds to Miller up top. You'll see once she has to get ready. She has a 5-second count.
Gosh, she was on 4 right there.
The dribble gives you a new count, and Coach Hegemeyer will take a timeout, a full timeout. We'll take one with them. You're watching high school girls basketball on NKTelco Sports.
NKTelco Sports, Ohio's leading sports broadcasting company, is dedicated to sports coverage, filming over 120 collegiate and high school sporting events that bring quality content and excellent sportsmanship to the big screen. Team up with us as an NKTelco sponsor and receive many benefits: commercials that will be seen by thousands of viewers, multiple name mentions, live web ads, monthly bill stuffers, and discounted network ad insertion spots. Packages are available for any budget. Contact us today. NKTelco is your hometown provider. We are Northwest Ohio's leading independent broadband company that brings fiber to your home. Larger competitors talk about it, but we've been delivering our fiber network for over 10 years, guaranteeing more bandwidth and services, over 80 HD channels, Echo Whole Home DVR, interactive channel guides, in-demand, internet-based phone systems, and local news and sports channels. Innovative, futuristic, and cost-effective.
4 minutes, 21 seconds left here in this Midwest Athletic Conference game. Both teams, 2 wins, 1 loss in league play. A pivotal game, especially for the losers. They will then
really the middle of the pack or towards the bottom. And there's a nice bounce pass over to Leffel and a drawn up play, and Sweeterman gets the assist. But both these teams chasing Minster and Fort Recovery in a big game.
Well, nice design play, I'm assuming, from Coach Hegemeyer. Sweeterman with the assist. Nice job. Again, driving to the basket and having the awareness to hit the open receiver, in this case, Leffel. Leffel converts.
First bucket for the Rangers this quarter.
And it comes near
Marion hasn't scored yet.
The 4-minute mark, we played a half a quarter. And there's the first foul. So New Knoxville, no problem. That's just their first team foul. But
it's the first foul on Leffel.
First basket, as you mentioned, first points come with basically 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
By either team. The time that Marion wanted fouls, but the time they get one called on him, Mesher was made the bucket. She really didn't want that one. Schreier tips it. And
she will run out of room as she had the advantage in the foot race, but ran out of real estate. And New Knoxville will back up, and Marion Local again trailing by 7. Need to try to find some of that rhythm they had in that third quarter where they scored 12 points and try to get some offense here quickly. They have time left.
Plenty of time, yeah.
Still over 3.5 minutes, but a number of the passes, even inbounds past that one, deflected by Rangers, and usually it's a sign that the people just aren't moving. It's trying to hit stationary objects. It's very difficult to do that with the defense being aggressive or having a good jump on the pass.
These even number quarters are hurting the Flyers right now. They only had 2 points in the second quarter, and they're yet to score here in the fourth.
Well, they're struggling right now to get some even into their offense as there is a foul away. No, it'll be on Leffel, kind of holding on for dear life. It looked like Mesher had cleared out a bit, but Leffel holds on to Mesher a little bit too much.
She's not happy with the call. Tried to dump it back in, and there's a Greasehorn makes the drive of the bucket, but Knoxville recovers, and it's going to be a foul probably on the Rangers out of bounds as Lagerman had initially had the ball, but then she got her hands tied up on the inside and got the arm there a little bit.
It does go on Lagerman as Coach Hagemeyer is still a little upset with that call. His team still has a 7-point lead and just a third foul against New Knoxville, although Lagerman does pick up her third, I believe. So New Knoxville has been content to play zone here and keep a body on Mesher as much as possible. Again, deflected. Preeter finds a hole. Her shot just off the mark, but Mesher with a key offensive rebound. Big basket by Emily Mesher there, keeping that possession a positive one for the Flyers.
Yeah, the Rangers game, they thought they had the steal. They ran into each other, and the ball kind of squeaked through there. They played, the offense really hasn't done anything, though, for the Rangers either. They only have 2 points as well, so neither team looking real smooth here, but the defense is pushing them out.
Well, the key for New Knoxville, their offense looks real good when you have a 5-point lead.
It does in this situation.
Yes. Haven't been real, I'm going to say explosive here, but their defense has been more dominant on the other end, which we knew New Knoxville only gives up 32 points a game. That's their strength as Miller off of her foot, out of bounds, turnover.
So we're almost the 2-minute mark, and it's that possession where Flyers have a chance to cut it down to one possession again, and they've struggled to score on this possession.
Well, they've tried to really, as you mentioned earlier, pound it into Mesher, and it's resulted in some near steals. Last time it kind of worked in their favor, and Mesher's able to get an offensive rebound. This time they get a shot by Kramer, no good, but Mesher there to follow up back-to-back offensive rebounds for Mesher, and Coach Stribe of Marion Local gets the ball inbounds. I'm sorry, gets a timeout here. And we'll take see if it's 30 or a full.
There.
And the whistle wasn't heard. Stribe was calling timeout. She takes a 30. And we'll take a break here now. We'll keep it here and go through our sponsors. They are Fowler's TV, New Knoxville Supply, Orthopedic Associates of Southwest Ohio, 4U Office Supplies, Wagner's IGA, St. Mary's Trucking, Minster Bank, Minster Dental, NKTelco Sports, Francis Furniture. Our scoreboard sponsor is First National Bank. Think First. Our replays have been brought to you tonight by Sydney Body Car Star. And our keys of the game are brought to you by Bud's Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Salina, where the dealer makes the difference. A fine thank you to all these sponsors that allow us to bring you this. And this is Girls Midwest Athletic Conference Basketball. Flyers and the Rangers doing battle tonight.
Stribe calls the timeout, but the efficiency that Mesher has put in the game, you don't think of it because she only has 10 points, but she's 5 of 6 from the floor, several rebounds, couple block shots. I mean, those are 2 huge offensive rebounds the last 2 possessions.
Yeah, she's come up big and really, how do you want to say, made the offense look very sweet for Marion Local. Now the Rangers, as you mentioned, they just have the 2 points in this quarter as well, so their offense is going to be called upon now to kind of help out the defense. And the Flyers commit their 6th foul. The next one will be a bonus. And New Knoxville, a pretty good free throw shooting team when they get their chance. 73, almost 74. And that will have, I think, a bearing or a factor with the three-point lead. And New Knoxville willing to, even with three-point lead, very willing to just control the basketball and force the Flyers to foul. Nearly a turnover, but
Schreier says you can foul me. She should be glad to go to the line, I believe. The foul's going to be on number 10, Chloe Berkey. So that should be, maybe, shouldn't it be 7?
It's 7 now.
Okay, I'm going to say everybody's standing out here, I say they didn't put it up there for a little while, but yeah, Schreier's going to the line where she's 2 for 2 on the evening, and both of those are in one situations.
This will be a 1-and-1 opportunity. That one no good. Rebounded by Chloe Berkey. So a chance for the Flyers with a 2-point bucket to cut it to 1 or tie with a 3-pointer. Each team with 2 timeouts. That free throw by Schreier, a rare miss, and she's a very good free throw shooter. Coach Strive will take her second timeout. It'll be a full timeout. We'll be back after this. Again, the Rangers on top of the Flyers, 31-28 here on NKTelco Sports.
Need a good night's sleep? Here at Francis Furniture, we fulfill all your needs and wants with a huge selection of quality, low-priced furnishings. We guarantee our mattresses will give you the best night's sleep ever.
One minute, 10 seconds left. 70 seconds left. The Flyers trail by 3. New Knoxville has had a difficult quarter, Jeff, scoring the ball.
Difficult.
Schreier
2 points.
Schreier misses a rare free throw, and the Flyers have battled themselves back into a one-possession game. You talked about that earlier, about it's been a while since they had that opportunity. They've earned it. They've done so largely on the shoulders of Emily Mesher.
Yeah, but the Flyers there had to use a timeout. Again, they're down to 1 timeout. They had to use one there just to save the possession. They were in trouble there. But, yeah, only 2 points for the Rangers this quarter, 4 for Marion. Yeah, it's just been a defensive battle. Both these teams are pouring it all on the defense, not allowing anything easy to be had.
Marion Local will look to find Mesher. Good inside-out move. Shot missed. Another offensive rebound. Mesher has come alive. That's 3 offensive rebounds. 6 points for Mesher, all here in the fourth quarter. Talk about someone being in the right spot.
You ain't kidding.
I mean, those are offensive rebounds, and there's no guarantee you're going to get the offensive rebound on a missed shot. She's been in the right spot 3 times.
They couldn't get her the ball because Knoxville's done a great job of defending her. But when you play over the top, that does give her the opportunity and the possibility to get a good rebounding position. And they played to that.
In her case, she keeps the Rangers on her backside, and she's a strong athlete. Schreier will look to answer from the free throw line. She connects. Missed her last free throw, but connects on this one. The Rangers lead by 2. And she will have here the second of the 1-on-1. A chance to put the Rangers back up by 3. And she leaves it short off of Sweeterman, and it will go over to the Flyers. So a 2-point lead for New Knoxville.
40 seconds to go, 2-point ball game. This kind of ball game we figured we'd have. It'd be close. It would be a battle. The first half, Knoxville had 23 at halftime. They scored 9 points.
Well, you said it's even odd quarters. Each team's offenses have taken breaks. And loose ball on the floor, picked up by the Flyers. 30 seconds to go. Ball tipped away. Shot by Fessmeyer, no good. Rebounded by New Knoxville, or I should say a couple of players. Possession arrow favors the Rangers. So Coach Strive will quickly substitute in Natalie Rethman for defense. And maybe to take out a player with some fouls, but Rethman will come in, replacing Preeter.
It'll be a quick foul here.
Marion does have some time if they want to try to obviously play defense or just get a steal right off the inbounds pass. Boy, nice play by Sarah Fessenmeyer.
Fessenmeyer has come up, been quiet, but that was a big play right there. She got a few buckets in the third. 2-point game here.
18.5 seconds left.
You don't want to set up the ball's on the floor. She got a timeout over here. Coach Strive got the timeout. I saw her. She was yelling at that ref as soon as that ball hit the floor. And
that's her last timeout. So we'll take a quick break and come back with the final 11.6 seconds on NKTelco Sports.
If you want to save 70% on your heating, cooling, and hot water costs, the answer is right under your feet. Let New Knoxville Supply install a water furnace geothermal system and use the natural temperature from the earth for a more constant temperature in your home. Also ask about our new Symphony home management system. Control temperatures, track energy usage, and receive safety alerts for everything, including your sump pump. All from anywhere, anytime. Now is the time to calculate your savings at newknoxvillesupply.com.
11.6 seconds to go. It will be Marion Local basketball. They will have it underneath their own basket. They are now out of timeout, so they will have to make sure they get it in here, Jeff. And
yeah, and you got your Knoxville. You don't want to give up an easy bucket, but you also don't want to foul them and give a 3-point play.
Speaking of fouling, they only have 3 team fouls, so if you can force it to get inbound before
don't
the
let
shot,
them make it.
You can foul before it's the act of shooting. Very difficult to do, but Knoxville could commit personal fouls if the ball goes up top, like right now.
Yeah.
Not so much now. Kramer's shot no good. Loose ball, and it will stay with the Flyers. So New Knoxville trying to actually foul if the ball goes out. 5.5 seconds left. Marion Local out of timeouts.
And
New Knoxville will take timeout.
Want to make sure somebody doesn't slip through the middle, and we'll take a quick break with them with 32-30, Rangers on top of the Flyers. We'll be right back after these messages.
Hello? I've been in an accident. My van's not drivable, and I have my kids, and they need to get to school,
Ma'am.
but I can't.
Ma'am, relax. We'll take care of it.
Thank you.
At Sydney Body Car Star, we don't just take care of your vehicle, we take care of you. With Enterprise Rent-A-Car on site, we get you back to your daily routine with minimal interruptions, returning your car and your family back to normal. Sydney Body Car Star. Relax. We'll take it from here.
Final 5.5 seconds left here. 5.5 left, 2-point New Knoxville lead. Marion Local will have the ball underneath their own basket. And
think they'll go for the win? They haven't shot the three real well.
Shot the 3-pointers. Yeah, I think New Knoxville's going to try to foul if the ball goes up top. They've only have 3 team fouls. And what that'll do is it'll force Marion Local to take it back out of bounds, but probably chew up a second maybe and kind of inch their way down to where they don't have much of a chance to get a shot off. But right now,
it's tough to do.
It is very difficult. We'll take a look here. The Flyers in a stack formation. They get it to Mesher. She's going to have a look. She is fouled.
She's going to get 2 throws at it, though. That was in the act of shooting. Schreier's going to get
up the foul.
First foul, and Mesher heads to the line.
70% free throw shooter on the season. Nice percentage for the senior.
You can't fall asleep, though, on a box out after the second throw.
Big miss. She's going to have to, I assume, do you make this one and foul, or do you personally miss this one and get the rebound shot with?
I think you have to. I don't know if 3.5 seconds is enough to foul and get back down the floor.
We'll see once here. The second shot rattles home. New Knoxville needs to get the ball in and down the court. They find Schreier. She is fouled with just 1.7 seconds left, so Schreier will trot down, and
that might be. I mean, you're going to have to throw a heave up. You hope
it might be best if
miss the free throw.
Almost miss it, so they can't take the ball out and advance it. And this way, if she misses the first one, it's, catch it, and the clock starts immediately. So Preeter will come in.
That's a 1-on-1, so she can sub in the ball game. If we were at 2 foul shots, she'd have to sit for the first, but
First one's good. Now we'll see if she misses it.
Just make it. I mean, if you make it a 3-point ball game, you can't lose.
True. That is a good point. So Schreier with a chance to make it a 3-point game, and she does. So now Marion Local will have to, with no timeouts, will have to get in and get a quick shot off. And they're not going to get anything off as the clock's going to expire. The Rangers prevail in a hard-fought defensive battle. A 3-point win for the Rangers, 34-31. New Knoxville comes in to earn a big victory here at Marion Local. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll wrap things up here from the hangar in Marion Local on NKTelco Sports.
Our communities are filled with history, culture, and ambition. People who put others first. We are a bank that is defined by what we do, not just who we are. We build relationships. We grow businesses. We support communities. We advise the people that matter most to us, our customers. Stop in at any of our 5 locations, sign up for internet banking, or download our mobile app to better serve you. We can assist you with your next loan, personal accounts, investments, or business needs. Think first. First National Bank. Member FDIC.
Take a drive to the premier Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership at Bud's in Salina. Enjoy our huge inventory, including the Ram 1500, Jeep, and Chrysler Town & Country. Top-rated Ram dealer in the surrounding area. Convenient 6-day service center with Saturday hours, Monday through Thursday until 8 p.m. Bud's has an extensive business link vehicle offering with the Ram ProMaster 4500, 5500 truck series. Stop by Bud's today at Route 127 in Salina.
Welcome back. For the Rangers here have defeated the Flyers 34-31. A defensive battle won by the Rangers. And with our game stats, the recaps of the stats, here is Jeff Korhorst.
Yeah, really is a ball game of tale of a couple quarters there. The Flyers played well in the first and third. They tried to come back there in the fourth. Just wasn't enough. The Rangers' second half was almost non-existent with only 11 points. It was really hard-fought defense on both sides. You know, shot selection, everything's pretty even on the board. Rebounds pretty even. You look down that turnover battle, 5 and 8. You just don't see that a lot in high school ball games. And both teams coached very well. Both teams handled the ball very well. Played good, solid defense. We didn't get into the one-on-one situation until 2.5 minutes to go in the ball game. We never saw it in the first half. I mean, 2 squads battled it out, played as well as they probably could have played. Mesher did the best she could towards the end as she was getting double-teamed. But the Rangers come out here, they prevail, and they come away with the win.
Yeah, a good win for the Rangers as they advance to now their record on the season 8-4. They go to 3-1 in Midwest Athletic Conference play. Marion Local now falls to 8-5 and 2-2 in Midwest Athletic Conference. We will go now to our players of the game. First for the New Knoxville Rangers.
Kenzie Schreier is our player of the game. She had 19 points. The first half's what won the game for the Rangers. If there wasn't a dominant first half, there wouldn't have been much in the second half for them. And Kenzie had 16 points, ended up with 19 for the game, 16 in the first half. And a really outstanding ball game for her, and congratulations, thanks to Main Street Station.
And for the Marion Local Flyers.
And we got Corner Cafe sponsored the Marion Local Flyers. And Emily Mesher, it was a quiet first half, a quiet third quarter. But when they needed her most in the fourth, she put everything she could possible with some extra offensive rebounds, some blocked shots, and then 6 points down the stretch. Just couldn't get it to finish the ball game. She ends up with 13 points, and congratulations to her, and we thank Corner Cafe for sponsoring that.
Well, thank you very much again for both those sponsors. I'd like to thank our crew this evening, our camera people. On the court, we had Jason Zerker and Kyle Prenger. Our mid-court camera tonight was Tracy Luck. For our production staff, it was Isaac Sell and Susan Quellhorst. For my partner, Jeff Quellhorst, I am Jeff Hench, and we hope that you enjoyed this telecast. Once again, your final score, New Knoxville 34, Marion Local 31. Thanks for watching.